He's standing on a stool in the kitchen making some cupcakes. Oh, I love it. You could upload an image that you have if you have a character that you've already designed. Imagine you're a teacher and you're asking your students, what do they want to be when they grow up? One thing that I really love about ConsistentCharacter.ai is what I discovered was that you can upload and convert that into a coloring book. It is the exact copy of Jamie standing on a stool. And so now we have the perfect image of Jamie in his garden, planting flowers. You got the butterflies in the background, you got the fence. Everything looks awesome. Make professional coloring books with just one click. People are always asking me, how do I make coloring books with AI? And if it was a couple months ago, it would be a little difficult to get that consistency and to get that true black and white image with only bold lines. But as you know, with AI, everything gets better every day. ConsistentCharacters.ai has released a new feature, and that is converting your images into coloring book images. Okay, so as always, we are starting with ConsistentCharacters.ai. And I want to show you how we build a complete full color image and how easy it is to convert it into a coloring book page so that you can build books where on one side you have the full color image and on the other side you have the coloring book image, just so that you can add more depth to your books. So we're going to start again with your prompt. I do have a prompt over here to the side, and let's just imagine we are having a character. I'm going to call her Jamie, and I'm just going to paste that prompt in. And again, you could upload an image that you have. If you have a character that you've already designed, you just upload that image. You can just type in a prompt and have it ConsistentCharacter.ai enhance it. Or you can just create your own prompt or use Chat GPT to create the prompt and paste it on in. Let's see. I'm going to delete some stuff that is not necessary. And we have our character. Okay. I'm just going to delete that and create character. And I always like to start off with the character full body pose. So I'm going to say in the action and expression, create full body. And the background, we can keep it plain white. We'll build off of there. And as far as your size, your ratio, if you are building a coloring book that's going to be for KDP, you have to format it either by I believe it's 6:9 or 8.5:11. And so typically you can do either square, or I do my coloring books in to fit the 8.5:11 format. And so if you select portrait or 9:16, that's going to be fine for your coloring book that if you want to upload to KDP, because you can always adjust. Style, you could choose again any style. I'm going to go for something a little different for this video. Let's try out claymation because this is a newer style that they have. And let's generate the image. All right. So here's Jamie, full body, standing straight up. Good. Like that. So, as always, you already know what the next step is. That is to go to the action editor. And if you just, again, hover your mouse over the image, click on edit action, you're going to type in what you want the action to be. So just get in the mindset with me. In this coloring book, imagine you're a teacher and you're asking your students, what do they want to be when they grow up? And this can be a cute little activity for your students. And so you go around the classroom, you ask, you get their description, you make a cartoon version of them, and you go around and you ask them, what do you want to be when you grow up? And so you could take their ideas and you could put it in here and adjust it for them. So, for example, let's say Jamie wants to be an astronaut, his astronaut outfit. And I know we are in the action editor and we're going to be changing his outfit. If this doesn't fully change his outfit, we of course need to go to the edit outfit. But what I find sometimes is once you go into any editor and put in whatever you want, ConsistentCharacter.ai is going to do it. So I've just pasted that in, and let's hit generate. And I did update the background also in this prompt. So let's see if ConsistentCharacters.ai can grab all that and change that image and keep the character consistent. Awesome. I love it. All right. So Jamie, that's the same character. Same character. And he's now in an astronaut outfit. There's a rocket behind him. You got Earth, Moon. I love it. Okay. Let's go and create our other one. Let's say Jamie changed his mind and he wants to now be a gardener. And so let's change his outfit and his background. And let's generate. That is too cute. Jamie's garden. I love it. And I did ask in this prompt to include Jamie's garden, and he's planting his flowers. I love it. All right, let's just do one more so we can have something to add to our book. And now Jamie wants to be a chef. So we'll change him into a chef outfit and put him in the kitchen. Let's do that. Let's see. Paste that in, generate. And I'm going to show you in just one sec how to change these images into coloring book images. So let's see. Awesome. He's standing on a stool in the kitchen making some cupcakes. Oh, I love it. And that's exactly what my prompt says. Standing on a stool in a bright kitchen, mixing cake batter in a bowl, utilities or utensils, I'm sorry, and on the counter, cupcakes on the counter. He has the chef hat on. Love it. Absolutely love it. So what you're going to do is next steps is you're going to download these images. And again, to download the images, you're just going to hover over the image and click on download. So this next step, we are going to use the photo to cartoon feature. And one thing that I really love about ConsistentCharacter.ai is the ability to push the boundaries of what it's supposed to do. So, for example, the photo to cartoon feature is originally designed for you to upload a selfie or something of you or a friend or whatever and convert that image into a cartoon image. But what I discovered was that you can upload your storybook image in here and convert that into a coloring book. Let's just do that real quick. I'm going to click on upload. I'm going to upload one of the images. Let's do 17. This is where Jamie is in the kitchen. And in the describe your avatar box, hold on one second. I'm going to just type in no change because we don't want to change anything about this image. And I'm going to skip over the action and expression. I'm going to skip over the background, and I'm going to change the aspect ratio to 9:16. And as for the style, I'm going to select coloring book. Okay. And then hit generate. All right. And bam, you have your image. It is the exact copy of Jamie standing on a stool in the kitchen, cupcakes on the table, mixing a bowl of batter, everything. Love it. You're going to download it by just hovering your mouse over it and clicking download. And then let's just do one more image. Let's see. Click on, let's see. Let's do 28. I didn't want to do that one because it's already dark and it's not going to be much to color in. Let's do this one. Okay, so Jamie is in the garden. And again, keep it as no change in the describe your avatar box. Portrait 9:16, coloring book, and generate. Okay, and so now we have the perfect image of Jamie in his garden. And he's planting flowers. You got the butterflies in the background. You got the fence. Everything looks awesome. Download it, and we're going to go to our next step, and that's going to go to Canva. Okay, so we are in our final step, and I've already uploaded the images to Canva. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a document that meets the requirements of an 8.5 by 11 coloring book or book, storybook. Again, this is a personal choice based off of what kind of book you want to upload to KDP. Mine is just 8.5 by 11. I'm just going to drag my images over. And so this is the image of Jamie in the kitchen. And I'm just going to drag it over and expand it out. I'm going to move it. I'm going to be cutting off his hat a little bit so I can get more of the cupcakes in the view. And this is one of the most important steps that I say is a absolutely requirement for these images is you're going to upscale your image. You definitely have to do that with the coloring book images. And so what you're going to do is, if it's not already in your little sidebar in Canva, all you're going to do is scroll down and click on apps. And then you're going to type in image upscaler. And it's going to be the first icon that pops up, the first little icon box that says image upscaler. Click on that. And one thing that I do want to mention is you will need the pro version of Canva for this app. And if you don't have the pro version, that's okay. You can always upscale your image in ConsistentCharacters.ai. But since I do have the pro version of Canva, to conserve my credits, I just do my upscaling here. Once you hit that image upscaler, make sure you, of course, have your image selected, and a box like this will appear with your image. And it's going to show you some different options on how much you can upscale it. And so this can only be upscaled 8 times. So just select that and hit upscale. And once it is done upscaling, it usually takes around 30 seconds or so. You're going to get this option to replace the image. And you're going to hit replace. And it's going to replace it. And you can already see how bright and clear and crisp this image becomes. And you want to do this for every single image that you upload in here. Once you are done upscaling all of your images, you download it as a PDF, go to your KDP account, and of course, create your cover and all the necessary things that you must do for KDP. But once you do all of that, you are ready to go with your book. So that's all I have for you today. If you want to test this out, go to ConsistentCharacter.ai. They have a free trial. Test it out, and you're going to love it. See you on the next one.